Hello, everybody. Just gonna let them have their moment. You know, guys, I tell them that I'm putting the trailer on, which lasts like 30 seconds, which is code for lock in. This happens every time.
What?
This
Okay.
is us locked in.
What D-stream ever locks in right before the trailer? It is every
I don't
main
know, Abby's
stream
pretty locked in right now.
filled with. Ignore Abby.
We're listening with rapt attention. B, please ignore me.
No, it's okay. Don't worry. I had a whole intro planned and everything. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Anyway. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tales of Agius. We're back. We are missing our wonderful Astra today. Jet is not feeling too well, and so I'm quiet, apparently. Let me fix that.
Be quiet.
No. Don't try to silence me. Don't do this. Let me fix it.
Kind of homophobic.
Yeah, kind of homophobic. Well,
I snagged my brand new shirt.
No.
that will be why, because my microphone was at 34%. That should be better. Y'all might
Okay,
have
good.
to adjust me on Discord, but that's more like what I should be at. Sorry, I was on 34. I'm normally on 70, so better. Not too loud now, I hope. All good?
Alyssa says better.
Bed.
Okay, cool.
Better. Better.
Imagine being sick. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Couldn't be me ever.
Anyway,
Same.
hello everybody. Welcome back to Tales of Agius, episode 23. Y'all, we're in our 20s now. This is getting crazy.
Ew.
I'm starting to
We're getting
question things. Aegis is starting to question where their life is going, and it's a problem. But hey,
Honestly, yes.
That'll continue. until
nobody
you're
likes you when you're 23, so
Just
we'll
to
see how this
ask-
episode goes.
Oh,
If you're 23 and watching this, we like you. Thank you for being here.
We do. We
just
love
for reasons, when does Aegis figure out where their life is going?
Well, I guess we'll see in today's episode. Well, before we dive into today's episode and the recap, we do actually have a couple of very exciting announcements. Now, everyone, I have some good news, but I do also have some bad news. And I am going to start with the bad news, everybody. Tales of Agius will no longer be happening on Wednesdays very soon. I know, very sad. It's going to be, you won't, if you come here on a Wednesday, you won't find Tales of Agius. It's going to be very sad. I know. On to the good news, though. Tales of Agius is now becoming a weekly campaign on Tuesdays, same time, same place, but on Tuesdays now. And it will be weekly, not next week or I believe we're bi-weekly for one more session, and then going into sort of like mid-November time, we will be moving to Tuesdays, and it's going to be weekly, which is very exciting. And that, yeah, we're very excited about that. We're excited to continue this story at a double speed. It's going to be great. It's going to be very fun. Weekly D&D, which does also mean that when New Rollis returns, that will also be being weekly. So you're going to be getting a lot more content from us, which is very, very exciting. To confirm, also, New Rollis will be staying on Wednesdays. That's why we're going weekly, but to Tuesdays, so that both campaigns can run weekly. So yeah. Exciting. Lots of exciting new content. Speaking of new content, Hans, that's your cue.
Hi, hello. You can join us for 2 more Wednesdays this month over on the Logomancy channel, who we've partnered with for this October's Roll for Wishes month, raising money for Make-A-Wish International. For me and actually these 3 amazing people, as well as Lydia Corinne and Tech Frost, are playing a lovely little game of Candela. I have traumatized no one. It's all happy nonsense, I promise. We have 2 more sessions, Monday the 20th and Monday the 27th at 8:30 CST over on Logomancy.
Yeah, very exciting. Candela Obscura.
I'll cry.
It's going to be a
That's the
wonderful
goal.
time. Yeah. Yeah, I think that is the goal,
Yeah,
truly.
come watch for the trains.
Yes, there's so many trains. It's great. So many trains. Speaking of, this train's got to chug on because we have more announcements. I guess, actually, no, one more announcement. The Wednesday that we will not be over on Logomancy will be not Wednesday. Wednesday. What am I talking about? Monday. The one Monday that we're not going to be over there will be next week, which will be over here for the finale, the final episode of Stars in the Night. Things are going to wrap up. We got a lot of things that are going to be happening. If you missed last episode, oh my God, catch up, please. It's gonna be a wild one. It's gonna be very exciting. We're all very excited. So yeah, come check that out. There it is, right there. Stars in the Night. Wow, look at that. But I believe that is the end of our announcements, unless anyone else has any other announcements they'd like to drop before we start.
No.
I love all of you, and I'm gonna give each of you a forehead kiss
So now
Look
you
forward to
made
it.
me say no look mean by doing that.
because you are me.
I'm not.
You are.
Guys, this isn't.
The
This is, guys,
announcement is
this is.
Abigail's my favorite, not Jay. So
Wow. Wow.
there you go.
Well, you know what?
I just
That's fine. That's fine. Well, Abby, since you don't have an announcement, why don't you do the recap?
okay. I
No,
just
you can
realized
collectively
how
do the
short-
recap.
I just realized how short I look in this chair. And there's simply nothing.
Abby, you are short.
Yeah, but the chair's not supposed to be.
Abby, I don't
this
think
is
you're
more
at a
lore
different height
accurate.
than you normally are.
This is more lore accurate to me in real life, but that's fine. All
So
right,
I
we'll
gotta-
multitask. As we
More accurate.
Jay, sit
Anyways.
down.
we left off last session. Well, I guess not left off. What we did last session was some downtime. And we didn't get it. Aridia got a letter from Cordelia that was absolutely devastating and wrecked us all. We miss Cordelia so much. That it was really sweet. Go back and listen to that part if you have not seen the last
It's
episode,
very
because
sweet.
I think it's worth hearing it. It's a
Go check out the TikTok.
That's true.
that. Find it. And then Veldren did some experiments and on their blood. I was not expected to do the recap, so this is not going to be a very
You
coherent
can
one. But
all
I've got it.
collectively do
No,
the
I'm
recap.
gonna hit all the
I was
beats.
just making
gonna-
a
No,
joke.
it's
No,
all
no.
Abby.
no.
Alright.
It's time.
All Abby.
So this is an Abby special. Don't worry. And so Veldren.
Damn.
I dropped my microphone. Don't worry.
Who's Abby's least favorite character? Can you point them out?
my
Veldren,
microphone,
obviously.
my microphone fell.
It was just and Veldren. Ugh.
No, that was me going because my mic fell, which is not good for the mic. Oh my gosh, this is going great. Veldren Philfar decided that it was time to do some weird things with blood. And so Veldren got a vial of their blood and was like, put magic in it. And so we all just collectively did different magics. And found out that Veldren's blood is like diseased in some way, but it's like, or cursed, who knows, but it's like a recurring deal. So if you remove curse, for example, it'll just like come back a little bit after, which is that's kind of messed up. But it's yes, Veldren has joined us in the autoimmune club, and we're so proud of
We're
so proud of them. And that's just, the immune system's not working very well. And
That's where that 6 strength
I
comes
hate it
from.
here.
And Astra cut her hair, as one does when one is going through crisis and needs to feel in control. And so Astra got a new look. And we were all like, uh-oh, it's super cute. Astra's definitely not doing well. And in that same vein, Sybil and Aridia were like, let's just tell everyone everything. And so that's what they did, almost back to back. But Aridia's was like, by the way, guys, I've got a goddess who tends to be evil aligned. I've got like a box with a key out of like, I don't know, 5 keys to maybe like either release or destroy her. And we were like, why do you have to do either of those things? It seems like we're in a pretty good deal right now. And Aridia was like, I don't know, but that's kind of what I'm doing. And we were like, okay, all right, we're here to support you no matter what. And then Aridia, out of absolutely nowhere, totally uncalled for, was like, by the way, my brother was evil and sucks. No, that's not what happened. but said that Bishop was potentially influenced and following this evil aligned goddess, which made Astra very upset, understandably so. And Astra and Veldren had a heart-to-heart where Astra was like, is this the group for me? Because, like, kind of seems like nothing's really going well with anything we're doing. And, like, what's going on? And it was very sweet and it was sad. And now we're going to go do pirate things. So we're going to go to an island that has a Pantheon building. And we're going to go look at the Pantheon building. And we're going to see what the Pantheon building is doing. And I want to know what it is. So we have to go buy tickets to tour it. Because I want to... I'm sure it's easily accessible.
Yep.
I'm sure it's easily accessible and something you get to, like, hang out in. I think this was the longest recap in existence, so I'm going to stop there, except to say, Sybil talked to someone important to her.
She did. I was going to say, you're going to miss out on that?
Nah, I just, like, skipped it and was like, chronologically, this was earlier. So.
Yeah. Sybil had a wonderful dream from another Weaveborn that they met prior to the campaign starting. So this was the first time that y'all had actually met this person. But it was in a dream. And he'd been trying to contact her for a while and was finally able to reveal his name as Loken.
Loken.
Not Logan, Loken.
I don't know who would think that. I don't know who would think that. Who would think that?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll be a dumb
but you did also, I will say, you did also pick up some skills and had some interactions with some of your NPCs. I believe Astra saw Ezra practicing his magic, trying to get stronger. I believe... I'm trying to remember what everyone did now. I know that was the one that I remember. Veldren did some experiments, but also helped Rella start learning sign because they expressed an interest in that because they wanted to be able to communicate with Davari better, which is very sweet and very wholesome. Aridia.
Astra taught Sybil about. Sorry, I thought you needed reminders.
No, you're good. Aridia, I will need a reminder on that one. Aridia noticed as they were sailing the ship a shooting star and made somewhat of a wish that may or may not come true.
Was there?
What did you look for? What were you?
Guidance.
Don't worry about it.
I need to know. I'm your GM.
Just the desire for a sign that maybe I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't have any wishes. Wishes are for children.
Wow. Say that to any wizard with 9th level spells. And see how that goes.
Wishes are for children.
Damn.
Elminster would like to have a few words with you.
mostly the words "what" and "the fuck,"
Huh?
and then fireball. Anyway, and then what was the last one? There was one that I'm missing.
Astra taught Sybil about the power of Jesus.
I don't know if that happened.
Astra is teaching Sybil about the Pantheon, and I
yes.
got half proficiency in
Regards.
religion.
Hell yeah.
Veldren taught Astra how to be a sneaky snake.
That's true. It's very true. Yeah, you guys gained some half proficiencies, which is very cool. But yes, you guys arrived at the Aurora Isles, and you had to pick where you wanted to go, and you chose to go to the northern island, which is where we are sailing into now.
Is that the one where the Pantheon is?
Yes. Well, it's on a different island, but it's close to it. It's like
Gotcha.
off the side of it, but it is separate.
I think you mean the Pantheon building.
Sorry, my bad.
Not the actual Pantheon.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I didn't know we had a Pantheon expert here.
I am an expert on the Pantheon. Between Forgotten Realms Pantheon, Greek Pantheon,
Children
Roman
behave.
Pantheon.
Anyway, the currently unnamed ship sails across the water towards this northern island of the Aurora Isles. As you grow closer, you notice an assortment of buildings across the island, and a small town kind of popped up near the water's edge. The buildings on this island are of a sort of ancient Greek design, so there's a lot of kind of marble and such, but it is quite worn down over time. As you guys are kind of approaching, looking for a dock, what would you guys be kind of doing in this moment, as you're kind of preparing yourself to arrive on this island?
Steering the boat very carefully.
Mm-hmm.
I think Veldren would possibly be a little higher up, maybe on some of like the ropes and rigging. Just trying to get like a good lookout, like a good little bird's eye view of the situation.
Okay. And Sybil, what would you be doing?
Probably something super helpful that helps with what we're doing. I know ships.
Like,
Yeah. I mean, hey, you could just be kind of preparing yourself or talking to anyone or just,
Yeah. Look, she's not made for this. I think she's just kind of looking out.
Fair enough.
I'm kind of excited.
being a great friend.
Yeah. If you are both kind of looking out, then why don't you both make me perception checks?
16.
16?
6.
6. Sybil, you're kind of looking out and you're very distracted by the sea. You look over and suddenly the sea is so bright. You would also, I think you'd probably be distracted by how clear the water is here. Back in kind of Gloria, the water itself is somewhat polluted, and there are a lot of ships coming by. There's a lot of kind of waste that's being kind of put into the ocean. It's not a great situation, but here it's like the Caribbean. You can see almost all the way to the floor. You can see ocean creatures just swimming around. You see fish. You swear you might potentially even see a shark of some kind. Perhaps it's some other sea being. But yeah, you're a little distracted by that. But Veldren, up in the crow's nest, you look and you kind of see with your 16, you see this island. It seems to be maybe like, it's not massive. It's maybe like 10 miles by like 30. It's like a long kind of thin island. So it's not massive. Or I say 30, it'd probably be more like 20. It's small. But yeah, you see this, you see kind of a smattering of sort of buildings around, maybe some places where some people have been able to kind of set up houses kind of out in nature, kind of away from the kind of hustle and bustle of this main town that seems to have popped up near the water's edge. And you do see a dock as you're kind of approaching. You see a couple of ships kind of lined up. And with your 16, you kind of look to the dock, and it throws you off for a moment from this height, and you think maybe your eyes are betraying you a little bit. But you do see, as you're kind of approaching, you see a spot for the ship to kind of pull up. And one of these ships is, at first you think it's perhaps an older ship that has kind of sunk into the bay and is kind of resting there. But as you watch, you realize it is actively sinking as the water seems to go over the deck itself, and it seems to just fall down into the ocean itself, kind of falling into the bay. On the dock, you see kind of a few people kind of pointing and shouting. You see a large wagon that seems to being loaded up with some sort of cargo of some kind, barrels of such. You see a few you're expecting pirates here. You see what you would expect. You see what looks like a few kind of ruffians kind of in kind of loose shirts, not kind of matching in any sort of uniform, loading these things up. And then near the dock itself, you see a couple of them seem to be they have kind of cutlasses in hands and seem to be kind of taking shots at and kind of stamping on this large rock of some kind that's kind of on the dock itself, just kind of relentlessly kind of stabbing their blades into it, not really having much luck, it seems, as they kind of seem to be glancing up, but they're kind of just like kicking it, and you'd have to get closer to kind of get a better look at what's really happening. But the main thing that kind of stands out to you is this ship that is just sinking. You don't see anyone on it, but it is a quite nice ship that is going down currently.
I don't see anyone in the water, correct?
No.
Near it either. Okay.
No.
I would call down to Aridia like, Captain, ship sinking? And I'll say it's gesturing to the mess that's happening to like in front of us and to like the docks.
It is a good call. I will not hit a sinking ship. Thank you.
Yeah, Aridia, there's a perfectly good parking space just like right next to it. Great.
I pull up alongside the sinking ship carefully so that I don't damage
listen,
our ship.
you have proficiency now, so I'm not gonna make you roll or anything. You're able to kind of park up quite well. You see several of your crewmates are kind of like noticing now and kind of like pointing over the edge. You see kind of Ezra looking a little concerned, kind of pointing to the ship, just like, is that supposed to be happening? That doesn't look good.
It doesn't look like anyone's harmed.
I don't know about that. It's kind of pointing towards this like altercation that seems to be happening. Again, you kind of see these kind of pirates just kicking at this really weird looking rock that's like, it's quite large in size. It's like maybe like 5 feet long.
Is it a turtle?
But it's kind of just, they're just like they're not having much luck. You see this wagon now seems to be kind of fully loaded up and starts taking off as these pirates can just seem to start like scattering. These two that are kind of around this rock seem to just kind of be still, they seem determined to do something here, but kind of seem to be being left behind. But the wagon itself, with whatever cargo it has, is disappearing off into the kind of town itself. You see several onlookers kind of just watching. You don't see a lot of people helping. Just people kind of just watching what's happening. Kind of like a few people kind of like stepping away, but there are some people just kind of like just watching. It's very strange. That doesn't seem, you immediately, those of you who are used to the city, there is no town's guard being called. There is no authority here. This is just happening.
Yeah.
Whatever is
We have
happening.
to help them.
As Sybil saying that, I think Veldren is sliding down the ropes, seemingly intent on going onto the docks to at least see what's happening, or right ahead of you, Sybil.
Okay, let's go. All right, we're gonna go talk to pirates. Let's do this, okay?
They're just people.
Yeah, really tough, really cool people. Okay,
You're tough. We've got.
don't say that.
Is Aridia still parking the ship, or is Aridia coming with us?
I will make sure the ship is like fully docked, and then kind of with the remainder of the crew just give instructions for don't leave the ship unguarded. If anything happens, like send a signal. We will be right back to here. Don't do anything stupid. Don't start stuff. Okay, Godspead, good luck.
They
I'll hop off.
they kind of nod. Astra kind of looks to the group. He's like, I think I'm gonna stay here. I'll make sure the ship is okay.
I have complete faith in you. I hop off.
We'll come back for you to make sure that we can all enjoy.
Yeah. I'm just gonna make sure things are good here.
Of course.
And Astra will kind of stay behind. As you are able to you park up the ship, you're able to drop the anchor. You have like a long wooden board that you're able to put down to the dock. And
Gangplank.
Veldren just and then just Rella just comes along and just like lifts it up over one shoulder with you still attached to it, and we'll just like
I just say lifts Veldren up too. Yeah.
Just literally is that thing where she'll like slam it down and it just slams you onto the dock as well. You don't take any damage, but the wind's knocked out of you a little bit as you are the first to touch land.
I'll sign to Rella. Thank you. Thank you, Rella.
Rella looks a little like confused, and then we'll try and, you know what? I'm gonna roll. You know what, Rella? Let's see how well you do. Straight up intelligence check.
It's such an easy sign.
Rella gets it. Yeah. Rella does it well.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
And Veldren will look so proud and go, "Yes, I can do. That's my student." And then
they do say thank you, Rella, back to you. They like sign thank you, Rella, because they're just copying what you're doing a little bit.
Yeah.
Close enough.
I think I have an idea. It might be stupid.
Go for it. No, go for it.
I want it.
We're with you.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Sybil's gonna do what she does best in times of social crisis and is going to kind of like go into a more confident character of like authority. And so she like straightens her shoulders, walks over, and I think kind of has she's walking very quickly over there and looking frustrated with them.
Yeah.
Also trying to get a better look at what the heck they're trying to beat up right now.
Yeah. Make me a perception check as you're kind of examining what's happening here.
Hang on. Hang on. Don't rush me. Hang on.
We're waiting.
I'm going to reroll that because that sucked. Gosh, dang it!
What?
Okay, it's better, but no, because I can spend a
Sorcery
sorcery
point,
point.
sorcery
Oh,
point.
you're so right.
It's
Yeah, I
not-
forgot about that.
I swear it's
She's
not me
not
being like.
cheating.
I was
Can
like,
you imagine?
excuse me? Yeah, I forgot. I forgot that you have that.
Can you imagine? That would be so funny. So that's a 10, but I think that's better
10.
than a 4.
Yeah,
we'll take that.
again, you're kind of like, you're still trying to kind of psych yourself up. You're like, okay, I'm going to go talk to these guys and it's going to be fine. It's going to be great. And you're more looking at them than you are at this rock that they're just like stabbing at. It's very strange. The surface just looks like very intricate. Just like you don't know what it is really. But yeah, you're just walking over to these guys. They don't seem to acknowledge you at all as you get close to them.
I'm taking on bodyguard stance behind, like a couple steps behind Sybil, shoulder to shoulder with Aridia, I'm guessing.
Yeah, just stood like behind, one hand on the hip, the other hand just on the hilt of my sword, just very imposing.
Yeah.
I just get the coat slid back for the dagger showing.
Just excuse me.
One of them just turns and looks at you. He kind of just like looks you up and down, grimaces. Piss off.
Excuse me. What do you think you're doing?
Language.
No.
No.
Not to pirate.
You're just like, what do you think you're doing? You kind of just again, we'll just turn back to you. It's just like, what do you want to know? What's it to you?
I don't think that's any way to speak of friends of Cordelia Archer and the Cruel Lightning. I hold up the peacock feather.
I'm gonna roll.
I'm wearing her hat right now too.
I'm gonna see to see who that is. I'm gonna roll to see if they know who that is. Even sorry, my
That'd be
words.
so funny if they don't, and this entire plan goes away.
The eyes kind of like narrow, as you say that. As he Neil kind of like steps away as the other guy's kind of like just like still he kind of stops and is also looking at you now at the mention of the name. He'll kind of one of them will just kind of just step over to you. He's still like kind of grimacing. He's missing several teeth. The others look like they're on the way out as well. This man does not have a dental plan. And he kind of just like gets right up in your face. He's just like, what do you know about Captain Archer?
Friend of ours.
Yeah?
What
And
do you
where is
not
she
know
then?
about? She sent us, waves the peacock feather, from her very own hat.
To do what exactly?
Well, at this moment, I want to know what you're doing right now.
Why does it matter?
Well, it seems like you're kicking a rock, but I'm afraid of what that could be. If you're
Yeah.
kicking an innocent, sentient being, then there's a problem.
You lost or something? I don't think you quite know where you are. Welcome to the Aurora Isles, sweetheart. This isn't exactly
you.
how things go here. If you're looking to call some sort of pussy guard that's going to come over here and arrest us for committing crimes, I think you're in the wrong place.
Oh, I don't have any intention to arrest you, or by all means, take whatever's in that ship. But I'm just curious about what you're doing right now.
Kind of like looks you up and down.
Thank you for the warm welcome. We actually are exactly where we want to be.
Two of them just like look back and forth, still not quite sure what to make of you.
Good. That's what she's
Yeah.
trying to do.
More just like confused than anything. And then he kind of turns to his friend and is like, You getting through to him? And he just like shakes his head. It's like, nah, it's rock solid. But we've got what we came for. leave him behind.
How intelligent of you.
Or just like, it just turns and looks at you, Veldren. It's like, have we got a problem, little man?
Anything, I think I'm taller than you.
You haven't got an ounce of meat on you.
Is that a problem? I didn't know you were quite sizing me up like that. I'm flattered, but I'm afraid that I'm not looking for anything.
He pulls out a dagger and kind of steps towards you. Although that is a quite nice looking coat you've got there. Where'd you get it?
Wouldn't you like to know?
No, I think I'll have it, actually. Hand it over.
Well, are you going to try to take it from me?
What if I were?
Try it.
I dare you.
Bad idea.
He's gonna try and stab you.
I'm gonna
You're gonna
intercept.
stab me?
I'm intercepting. He's not laying a hand on Veldren.
Okay,
That's so funny.
cool. He just swipes at you with this dagger. That is a 24 to hit.
Silvery barbs.
Sorry, Bobs. Okay. With Silvery Bobs, do you have to take the new roll or do you have to take the lower
You have
one?
to take the lowest roll.
Okay, that's
you have
good.
to take the lowest
Because
roll.
that was a natural 20.
well,
So,
damn.
but yeah, 24 is still the highest.
Yeah.
As I'm assuming that hits. But Aridia, you said you're intercepting?
Intercepting.
How
And
does-
I'm also uncanny dodging.
Okay. Aridia, remind me how your interception works.
Basically, when they hit, I use my reaction to reduce or potentially negate
Reduce
the damage.
damage. Yeah, okay. Cool.
Negating 12 points of damage. So I'm assuming with a dagger,
Okay.
it doesn't touch.
Okay.
Veldren.
I've rolled the damage. Do you have to roll for how much?
Already did.
How much?
12.
12? Yeah. He just goes to just stab Veldren just like right in the chest, like going for the heart. You just bring the blade up and just knock the dagger like out of his hand.
With my own slightly longer dagger.
Yeah.
I'm just like, you want to try that again? Or do you want to keep your hand?
listen. I suggest you listen to my friends here and leave. Before we escalate.
Veldren, make me an intimidation check with advantage
Perfect.
because Aridia is helping you.
Perfect.
Sybil also looks very scary in this moment.
Dirty 20.
30-20.
I'm using my silvery barbs to give advantage to Sybil on Sybil's next roll.
What am I gonna do? I don't know.
I don't know, dude.
They kind of look at you, Aridia. They look at Veldren, and they look at Sybil, and they see the three of you kind of standing together. He seems to be kind of sizing you up. The other guy just goes, "It's not worth it. We've got what we came for. Let's just go." He just looks at you, leans down, quickly picks up his dagger, and will just turn to walk away at a brisk pace as the two of them take off.
Once they're out of, like, I don't know, you're an eye shot, I'm immediately checking on this person on the ground because they were like, "Are you getting through to him?" So I'm like, "Oh, that's a person."
As you kind of step up to
Kneeling
this
down.
thing and you can kind of look at it a little closer now, you see this isn't a rock. This is a large shell. With there are several kind of like holes around the edges for it. You've seen turtles before, but yeah, this is very strange that there's just a turtle just on land and they were just stabbing at it. Yeah, you just see it has several kind of like stab like marks in the kind of shell. There's several kind of like graze marks where it hasn't quite gone through. You look, and there's kind of like a tattered piece of fabric that was at one point kind of wrapped around it, but has been kind of shredded by this assault. And it's kind of unrecognizable now. It's kind of like orange, not quite a robe, but it's kind of like a sash. Yeah.
Just kneeling onto the level of the turtle shell, kind of, and just like peering in a little and just going, "Are you okay?" Like the full facade's gone. Like it's Sybil.
Yeah. What do you, Sybil? Make me a persuasion check. As you're being very genuine, and you're kind of like asking if they're okay, because they can't see right now.
21.
21. You kind of just like saying that, and you see, like near the top of it, you see the top of a very scaly, green head kind of pokes out. You see these kind of beady looking eyes, a set of kind of reading glasses kind of like on the edge of their kind of nose. Like I said, a very kind of like scaled face, a kind of the face of what looks almost like a snapping turtle, kind of like pokes his head out, very kind of wide-eyed. It kind of just like looks up at you and it's like, "You're not going to attempt to kill me, are you? This is some sort of elaborate ruse?"
I don't think I'm good enough at those for that.
Oh, very good then, very good. I thought I overheard an intervention in that assault against me. And you will see like his arms and legs kind of like come out now, and he tries to kind of pull himself to his feet.
I'll help. I'll stand up and like help him.
Yeah, you absolutely are able to kind of help this man. He stands up on 2 feet. This is a turtle. But yeah, he stands at maybe sort of about he's about 5'4", and he's kind of like at his like full length. Let me pull up my little description I have for him. He he has this kind of yellow shell, these kind of green scaly hands and feet. Again, like this kind of like snapping turtle like face, but as he kind of comes out, there's a very strange like smile to his face, but it seems kind of friendly. These kind of beady eyes. And he kind of reaches down. You didn't see at first, but on the ground, he kind of like looks around, just like, and will kind of lean down. And there is a small kind of hat that he will then place on his head. It's like, well, that was not quite what I was expecting when I arrived here. Well, I seem to have gotten myself a little lost in the wrong place, but no matter. I'm here now, but thank you for stepping in and saving me from those ruffians. That is very kind of you. But where are my manners? I am Reginald Egbert III. I am a somewhat of a traveler to this region, just passing through. On my way to Dracorum. But I thought I would have a stop off here on my endeavors. I'm traveling from Hydronium, and I thought this was a place to stop. I seem to have got things wrong on my map. I was expecting a little bit more of a warmer welcome, but it wasn't quite expecting to be, roughed up, shall we say. But I have a hard shell. Kind of slaps himself on his chest. It's like, and I was able to defend myself. But I do very much appreciate your intervention, shall we say.
Of course. Are you stranded? And just kind of looks over at the sinking ship.
Oh, no, I'm here on my, and gestures to the sinking ship. And he's like, oh my goodness, no, and we'll like goes to the edge, and we'll kind of like look over. It's like, oh no, my life's work. No, this is horrible. Oh no,
The ship was your
what
life's
will the
work.
Dragon Lord say? Oh my goodness, this is not good. This is, and he will kind of turn to the group. He's like, you didn't happen to see, some, very, there wasn't any, cargo, perhaps, that was, unloaded from,
pointing down the road at the wagon.
that is long gone into the distance now, and he's like,
that wagon.
oh dear, that's actually worse.
Can I inquire as to why?
Maybe a persuasion
Call to
check.
researchers' curiosity.
With advantage for reasons. All right, yeah. All right, yeah. You know what? You catch his curiosity with that. Yeah. No, really, genuinely, yeah.
See, I got the feeling. 21.
21. He kind of turns to you, Veldren, with a smile. It's like, oh, a fellow inventor, perhaps.
I think Veldren makes like a little bit of a wince there at fellow inventor, thinking of the only thing he's technically invented. I deal more in the theoretical side of things. My brother is very much more the practical inventor side, though. So I deal with it quite commonly enough.
Oh well, very. That's wonderful. Perhaps you might understand my plight then. Well, I am an inventor myself. I have worked for many years in the greatest halls in Hydronium. I was building a. I was working on a, let's say, a secret project for the Dragon Lord in Draconum, and the Golden Dragon Lord, and I'm not really sure how much I can say about it, but in the wrong hands, and he kind of just gets this like very far away stare in his eyes that is just bad. It's like, I would very much like to recover whatever was stolen. Very dangerous in the wrong hands. Lot of the world is not ready for it. Quite.
On a level of stubbing your toe at a minor inconvenience to world end.
Well, not quite world ending, but potentially war starting in the wrong hands, let's say. So the upper end of the scale, not quite world ending. I hope.
World alt.
Yes, young lady, that's certainly correct. Yes, it's let's say it's a new technology that perhaps the primitive are not quite ready for yet. Very. Oh, this is the worst place for it to be, truly. Kind of like,
It sounds like we don't have any time to waste. Let's go retrieve it.
well, that would certainly be very, very, very kind of you. Very nice to see some kindness in a place like this. But I don't believe I know your names. I would love to know the names of the heroes that have rescued me from this predicament.
Sybil.
Sybil, very lovely to meet you. Aridia, yes.
Veldren.
Veldren. Well, a fellow inventor. It is good to, and we'll go around and we'll like shake all of your hands. He gives it's a very like sturdy shake. Yeah, I think for both Veldren and Sybil, it's kind of like he's shaking your arm a little bit. But for you, Aridia, you're like,
all right, okay.
No.
It's
solid answer.
it's very that like very like takes your hand, but then will also like hold your arm. It's like holding your hand with like both hands as he's kind of like shaking you. Very yeah, it's yeah. I was like, well, yes, I would very much like to recover what was stolen, but truly I don't know where it will have been taken, and I worry that it will end up in the wrong hands very quickly. So the sooner the better, I suppose. Yes. Well, did you see what way it went?
This direction.
Yes. Well, off to a grand adventure then in the Aurora Isles.
Did you happen to catch any names, any signifying marks on them?
No. I stepped off my ship and was immediately. They approached me and started questioning me about what cargo I was carrying. I don't believe this was a coordinated attack. I think they just believed that they saw me and perhaps thought me perhaps weak and feeble, and well, chose me as an easy target. But as I said, I have a hard shell, so I believe they didn't quite know what they were getting into against old Reginald. Not much of the fighter, but I do know how to protect myself.
Of course. Are you sure no one knew you were coming?
Well, not as far as I am aware. I certainly hope not. My goodness, that would be terrible. I don't suppose I don't have any enemies to speak of that would make alliances with such ruffians. Oh no, I don't believe so. I think it's simply a wrong place, wrong time sort of scenario, shall we say. But one cannot be too sure, so there's a possibility.
We better get on our way.
Yes. And as you kind of start walking, he kind of like his hands kind of retreat into his shell a little bit, and he brings out a kind of book, and like a quill and start just like writing in it. Seems to be kind of just taking notes as kind of walking. He's doing that thing where he's kind of like dictating as he's writing. Kind of, it seems to be like a journal that he's keeping of some kind. And he's like, and as he's kind of going, if anyone's kind of listening, he's like, Aurora Isles, day 1. I do believe I have arrived in the wrong place and have gotten myself in quite the predicament. I have all of my cargo stolen, but I was by some ruffian pirates. But some great heroes stepped in to help me. Kind of raises his head for a moment, just like, I don't suppose you have some sort of name that you all go by, some group hero name for yourselves?
I'll look to the other two.
Do you have any suggestions? I say do it.
Why would we have a name that we go by? I don't.
Usually that's for mercenary companies.
From what you know of us.
We are not a mercenary group. Mr. Veldren is correct.
Well,
usually.
Where do you hail from then?
All over. A number of us are from
Well,
different places.
Kind of like will kind of scratch his very like bony chin. Like, well,
Gloria.
How about the champions of Aegis? No, that feels very very.
That seems
Yes.
very presumptuous.
No,
very presumptuous.
The heroes of the Isles. No. Is this your first
We just
time
also
here?
got here.
No, perhaps
We just got here as well.
We'll workshop it then. We'll certainly think of something.
Of course.
Just writes her names down individually in his notes. But yeah, you just walk into town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're walking and talking right now.
You have a lot of people just kind of like looking at you. And I think definitely maybe would you be kind of looking back? Like people are looking at you. Would you kind of be like eyeing them to see kind of what the vibe is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make me insight checks then for those who are looking.
The most judgmental look in a threat assessment.
Instead, I have a proposal.
Yes.
Instead of an insight check, can Sybil make a deception check to try to make us seem like we belong here? Like we're mannerism-wise, like just confident and
given
intimidating.
Given the clothes that you are wearing and the vibes that you kind of are giving off already in the conversation, the very loud conversation that's been had already, I say you can, but it would be a disadvantage.
Disadvantage, but
I have a pirate hat.
Yeah, and Boston has like a coat that looks like a pirate, and I have a dress that looks almost seaworthy, and
I unlaced the top to make it look like a pirate shirt.
And we said we were friends of Cordelia Archer quite loudly.
We also got like long pirate hair.
Yeah, we all have long hair.
Veldren curled his hair to make it look perfect for this.
Yeah.
We got perms for this.
Ran my hands through it a little bit to make it look a bit messier. Have we convinced you yet?
How's going? Roll is
dirty 20 for insight.
Dirty 20 for insight. Aridia?
Very impressive because I only have a +1.
Okay.
Well, if I'm doing a threat assessment, can I say perception instead of insight?
No, it's insight because you're trying to read them.
For the try.
Yeah. Perception would be trying to see them. Insight is trying to get their vibe. So for Veldren and Aridia, as you're kind of like eyeing them up, kind of as people are kind of looking you over, there doesn't seem to be any kind of recognition. They seem kind of like they're this is new. This is kind of interesting. Like they're not really used to people intervening. Like this is very much you see a crime happening and go, whatever, not my. It's not happening to me, so I guess it's not important. Kind of just step around it and move on. Not getting involved. So this is very like new. People aren't really used to this. So they're kind of just like they're eyeing you up, kind of just trying to see what your deal is, really. But you have attracted some eyes for sure. Yes.
Can I, knowing kind of why they're looking at us, can I give like one of them a wink and act as if I'm trying to pickpocket Reginald? As in like, we did this good deed to, for our own benefit.
Okay. Before we get to that, Sybil, what was the result?
Yeah.
So did we convince you that it was a straight roll?
It was a disadvantage.
All right, that's a natural.
Natural one.
Oh yeah.
They look at you and you're like, these people are so, like, with everything that's happened as well, especially with the getting involved in this crime, it is very clear that you guys are not from here.
Maybe not then. Maybe my role doesn't work then with that nat one.
Yeah. I think even if you were kind of like trying to do it, people would be looking at you weird.
Yeah.
Like, like, what are they doing?
They already are. Confuse them more. That's the Fae way.
I'm not Fae. I'm Fae ancestry, but I'm not Fae.
It's a shame.
I'm not Fae anyway, but my God told me to go to your land.
Wow.
Weird shit.
Weird shit. Yeah. Well then, you guys kind of continue further into town. There are more of these kind of buildings. You see people kind of milling around. Not everyone here seems to be the pirate type. You do see other kind of travelers that you would kind of recognize, the kind of, you like maybe perhaps a couple of kind of gobs that you may have seen similarly in places like Gloria. For those of you who have kind of like researched into other kind of nations, you would definitely see some gobs. You would definitely see a lot of gobs of Draconum and stuff like that. You do see a few kind of Dragonborn around, which aren't super common in Gloria, so it's kind of a newer thing. But there's, you do see quite a few just around, but there seem to be people of all shapes and sizes and backgrounds, all the way from you see a couple of Goliaths around and Dragonborn, but you also see kind of gnomes and halflings, even a couple of deep gnomes as well, just kind of going about their business, doing different things. You kind of make your way kind of into what would be kind of considered like a square. There is a kind of it wouldn't quite be a fountain. It's more of a well, kind of set up in the kind of center of this kind of like town square, if you could call it that. But you don't see any sign of this wagon, really, as you're kind of looking around currently. But there are several roads that go in several different directions, but you don't really see any sight of it currently. It seems to have driven off quite quickly, going somewhere.
I think as we're walking, I'll kind of, with one of the people that's kind of like looking at us, I'll kind of make eye contact with them.
Mm-hmm.
Give almost a small smile, walk over. Pardon me. Did you happen by chance to see a wagon with an awful lot of cargo taking off in any certain direction?
You kind of walk over. You see this young woman, looks maybe like 4'11", pretty kind of small, looks kind of humanoid as you walk over, but as you kind of turn, you notice a couple of kind of fox ears kind of poking up on their head, and you kind of notice a tail kind of swish around. She kind of like leans against, like she's kind of standing, was like talking to someone kind of outside of this building. Looks like some sort of like tavern building, and she'll kind of like turn, kind of looks you up and down, and will kind of lean against the post, kind of folds her arms and goes, "Maybe I did, maybe I didn't."
I'll slide over. I'll slide over 10 gold pieces.
10 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces.
We're
5 gold
so
pieces.
getting
5
robbed.
gold
5
pieces.
gold pieces.
You produce
Veldren's
5
gonna
gold
get robbed.
You produce 5 gold. Maybe an insight check.
Oh, buddy. Now I know where your coin purse is at.
I would have had it in a separate coin purse. Veldren's been in cities. Veldren has a
Veldren has all
couple different
pockets, actually.
Yeah, Veldren has a lot of pockets. Veldren's been in the city. Veldren has stolen things before. He knows real well to like
Can't steal.
expertise and sleight of hand, motherfucker. That's a 16.
16.
Mhm.
You produce this 5 gold, and this person immediately kind of like looks at it, and they seem like they're trying to keep it low key, but they kind of look and they're like, "That's a lot of money. Okay, cool. This person's loaded." But we'll kind of like look to you and go, "I might have passed through here a couple of minutes ago. Went that away."
By the way, did you recognize anyone from there?
Maybe. I don't know. It was kind of fast. I wasn't really looking. Or maybe I was.
Well, I guess I could keep a majority of the gold then, since you can only give me partial of the information.
You gonna shortchange me? You see immediately there is a dagger in their hand. This is like they're just like flipping it. It's like a throwing dagger. They're just like flipping it in their hand and like, "Ooh, gonna go back on a deal? That's not gonna get you very far here."
Are you shortchanging me with the information? Like for like, correct?
I like you. You think you're smarter than you are. Well,
that a lot.
there was a couple of them I recognized. Looked like they... Good luck is all I'm saying. They look like they work for the Baron.
Baron.
Oh, you're so tall and so stupid. You really did come to the Aurora Isles without knowing nothing about it, huh?
You don't know it.
Ugh, I know what you don't know. And if I'm saying the Baron and you're not turning and running for the hills, well, I suggest you get back on your pretty little ship that you came in on and scuttle on out of here, because
Maybe I'm confident.
you're stupid if you want to fuck with the Baron. You'll end up with your throat slit at the bottom of the lake.
I've heard that.
Sure you have.
I've survived worse. Besides, what fun would it be to run away from a name?
Let me give you a little something for free then. And we'll kind of was going to take the gold from your hand, as they've told you a lot, but
I'd give an extra gold piece for giving it. So 6 gold.
kind of will just, again, you see the kind of that's a lot of money, this person's loaded, but again, they're trying to stay low-key about it. But they'll kind of just gingerly take the money and tuck it into their pouch. I'll give you this for free. The Barons run these islands, and if you're fucking with the Baron, you're kind of fucking with everybody they work for. So, yeah.
Thank you for the information. I didn't get your name.
Yeah, I didn't tell you.
Very well.
But, if you're, I don't know, need more information, I do know things. So, if you've got more money, I may have more information. Not about
I don't
where
know,
that went, but just generally, I know things. I'm pretty smart.
Well, I don't know what information I might need. I need a name.
Oh,
to
you need
find
to know
Straight.
everything. Trust me, you don't want to be fucking with that Dragonborn.
I might find you later.
Nah. Ask
Like
for
you said,
Ruby.
Explore a little. Ruby?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Cool. And they'll kind of just shrug past, kind of slip in between the two of you.
I'm immediately checking my pockets.
What is for both of you, what is your passive 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 perceptions, it would be.
Since I'm doing it, since I asked, can I make it? Can I roll?
Hang on. Passive perceptions.
Passive perception would be 14.
14.
Also 14, but I have said more than once I'm actively watching for.
Okay, if
any
I would
threat or
say so,
anything.
Veldren, because you're actively involved in this conversation, I would say it'd be passive for you. Aridia, because you're actively watching this person who's very clearly kind of shifty. I will let you have it as a roll.
I know what that fucker's trying to do between us. I've played these games before.
Dirty 20.
30-20. You see them swipe Veldren's pouch as they slip by you. But just very casually just slip their hand in, kind of unhook it, as if they've done this a million times, and we'll just kind of go to step between, kind of steps past the two of you and goes to step away.
Can I go to snag it back from their hand?
Oh, you just go to grab their wrist.
I'm just gonna grab it straight from their hand. Forget grabbing them. I'm going for the pouch now in their hand.
Okay. Contested strength, then it would be. If you're just grabbing the pouch, yeah, they're gripping onto it. So contested
Okay.
be your strength versus their dex as they're trying to slip away from you.
So straight strength. We're doing acrobatics, athletics.
I will say I will let you have athletics for you, because you're trying to just straight up grab it from them.
26.
26. That does beat their 24. As they try to slip away, and they are to slip out of your grasp, but they do let go of the pouch as you're able to kind of pull it back. And it's like,
Stealing from a customer.
yeah.
Is the last person to take something lost a finger. So I'm going to let you off easy.
Ah, well, that's kind of you, I guess. Still, if you need to know things, I'm here. Look for me. Name's Ruby. I'm around. I'll
Oh,
just
think of-
slink away.
Just drop it in Veldren's hand.
Appreciated.
What's Sybil been doing this whole time? Seeing this happen.
Fixing their lip gloss.
Or maybe they're
pulling
doing
an
something
Astra. God, Sybil, I think she is so curious about how this place works. So I think it's just trying to overhear conversations, I guess, or like maybe asking Reginald, like, in your research, have you done anything on how the Aurora Isles works?
Oh, well,
Politics.
when I was, visiting the Aurora Isles, I was hoping to make it to Goldvale, which is one of the isles here, which I believed was under Draconum control, shall we say, but I seem to have picked the wrong one. As I said, my map was a little inaccurate. But I do believe that one of these islands here is not part of Draconum, but might as well be a little more lawful, shall we say, which was where I was aiming for, but I am thoroughly stranded here now, and my research is missing, so I can't leave without it.
We'll find it. We'll find it.
Yes, I very much hope so. It is going to be very dangerous in the wrong people's hands. It is quite explosive.
Explosive?
Maybe as you're kind of like inquiring again, he's starting to trust you a little more now, so the DC will be a little lower. Make a persuasion check.
I want my rolls to be better. That's gonna be a 13.
13. And kind of like looks and like he's starting to trust you more, but he's still kind of it's just like, I think it would be safer if you didn't know, my dear. It's quite dangerous and is certainly not public yet. And well, if it were to and having it in one's possession is certainly dangerous, but knowing how to effectively use them would be so much worse. Oh, so much worse.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess the sooner we retrieve it, the better.
Yes.
We don't want anything exploding.
Yeah.
That would be bad.
You said you were making a perception check, right? Just to kind of like look around for things.
I guess just like trying to listen in, or I need to focus on one thing.
I mean, you could, you could be listening to passive conversation, trying to pick up on things.
I think that's what I want to do, is try to pick up on some conversation.
Make me a perception check then, please, my friend.
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
Everything's bad.
You're trying to pick up on conversation, and you're kind of listening out, and there's a lot of different things going on. You hear a lot of like conversations, people making deals. There are people talking about trading spices. There are people talking about, you hear one person kind of talking about, it's just a lot of noise, and this is new to you, and you're still like, there's almost that part of you that's still kind of like, people, I'm in public, and you're like, you're having to kind of like actively be like, no, it's not Gloria, it's not Gloria, people aren't hunting me, I'm okay, and it's fine. And then you do hear something that kind of sticks out through the noise. You hear coming from one of the kind of nearby taverns. You start to hear this beautiful song that's being kind of sung, this beautiful singing voice. Can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Okay, that's good. 18.
18?
18.
You hear it and just everything else seems to kind of fall away. The voices, like, they're still there, but they're a little quieter as you start just settling on this song. Do you speak Sylvan?
I do.
You do? This song is in Sylvan. You hear it's a beautiful song about a lost love and refinding them in a faraway place because they had to travel far away, and it's kind of about refinding them again. And you're listening to the words, and it's beautiful. It really like just entices you, and you kind of almost feel yourself kind of just drawn towards it before you kind of shake your head, and it's like, ugh. Just it really, really gets in your mind. And next to you, Reginald's like, oh, what a beautiful song, as he starts walking.
Grab. We're the same height, so I'm just gonna have a shoulder.
You try and like grab his arm. He just like keeps away. Make an athletics check to try and stop him if you're trying to physically stop him.
Ooh! 18.
18.
Wait, no, 17.
17? Yeah. You grip his arm and he kind of stops and like, or just kind of like, he isn't like resisting you, but he's still kind of like trying to walk towards it, but you're able to kind of hold him back as he just seems just entranced by this song.
Just gonna kind of move myself to get in front of him, both hands on shoulders. Hey.
His eyes seem a little
Reginald.
glazed as he seems to be affected by something.
Okay. Hey, Reginald, focus on me. Eyes on me.
But it's such a beautiful song. I have to find out where it's coming from. Kind of like looking past you.
No, it's okay. Oh, gosh. Does Reginald have ears?
Very intrusive question.
I'm just, because don't you? Wow. Okay. You
yes.
plug someone's ears.
He has. Okay, well, that's going to be interesting. He has holes in the side of his head, which you imagine are used for hearing.
Hand. I want to plug Reginald's ears.
Try and block it out. He's going to make another save. He kind of, as you do that, seems to kind of just like blink a few times. Just like, so sorry. What you were saying?
I think, don't listen too hard to anything right now, except for the sound of my voice. Just focus on that. I'm just gonna keep talking.
Okay.
I think there's
something wrong. Sorry, I was a little distracted for a moment there.
Yes. So was I briefly. There's someone singing in Sylvan, and it's a very enticing.
Is that what
song.
language it is? It is quite a beautiful song. Very strange.
Don't think about it too much.
Okay.
Just don't try to listen to it.
every time he kind of like seems to be like half listening, you're like, don't listen. He's like, what? As he seems to almost like fall back into it. This would be sort of around the time Veldren or Aridia, you see Sybil standing with Reginald, kind of like almost just like trying to like stop him from walking as he seems a little distracted.
Everything okay over here?
I need the two of you to make me wisdom saving throws
Oh,
as you get closer.
oh no.
As you also
Is this
now
a
hear
charmed
this
effect?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Aridia and I have advantage on these.
Yeah.
So glad my nat 1 has caused this.
So, it's a good thing I had advantage because one of those was a nat 1.
Oh,
The other one was good. The other one was good. 19.
19.
9.
9.
With advantage.
Ooh,
Bye, guys.
Aridia, you haven't heard someone. You know this song. You remember it.
And it's in Sylvan.
You
I haven't
remember
heard
it.
Sylvan being sung for a very long time.
Aridia, yeah, you haven't heard someone speaking, or this is not only have you not heard someone speaking in Sylvan for a long time, you know this song as well. You know, kind of it awakens almost like childhood memories in you. You remember your mother singing this song. And those memories seem to wash over you as Veldren, you walk over to Sybil and Reginald as Aridia just keeps going. Walking past the group of you. You see...
Okay, how about no?
You see this like
Drake Veldren with.
tavern building. It beautiful like coral sort of teal color. You see quite literally as you're seeing this effect that is being had on Aridia, you're listening to this song almost comically. This tavern is called the Siren's Call. As you see several other people as they're kind of walking past, they're like, oh, and they're kind of making their way inside. It's a tavern, but it's kind of, this song is playing and it's kind of drawing people in.
Just like a single tear down
as Aridia starts making her way towards the door.
Can I try to grab Aridia?
Make me an athletics check versus Aridia's athletics.
Someone's gonna go plug her ear.
I would try to like plug the ears as I'm going.
No, you said you were grabbing Aridia.
Okay, can I change it to like going for the ears because that is what Veldren would do.
I didn't want to interrupt. I didn't want to interrupt.
I've not made the roll yet.
Fine.
I haven't rolled yet. It's in my hand. I literally. Why would I lie? I wouldn't lie about
but
this.
It would be so funny.
Veldren's just gonna backpack onto Aridia and then cover her ears.
That's so much funnier.
Sure. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Roll athletics because I think it would be funny.
Lanky, spindly guy, just.
You're not gonna fucking believe
Is
this.
it a natural 20?
You're not gonna believe. No.
It's a natural 1.
Natural 1 for a -1.
27.
You grab onto Aridia, and it is quite literally like that, where you just like, and you're just like backpacking onto Aridia as Aridia's just walking.
Aridia. Hands over ears.
Okay. Aridia, make me another wisdom saving throw as you kind of step. At this point, you would be stepping over the threshold, kind of into this tavern.
Stop it. It was it with advantage? Because you still have advantage on these rolls.
Silvery barbs.
3. Aridia,
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
even with your ears covered, you still hear this beautiful song. You're having these memories, childhood memories that you've been so focused on this path in front of you and everything that you've had to do, and then your brother coming back and then losing him again, and then just everything up until now.
I haven't heard my mom sing in like 200 years.
Yeah, and you're not here right now. You're back. You're just living in your past finally for a moment. And you walk in and
Sybil?
hang on. Yeah, you just see Veldren just being carried by Aridia into this building.
Help.
As they kind of cross the threshold.
Just kind of holding Reginald's ear.
Reginald seems fine now, but he's kind of he's like, should we follow
Yes,
them?
have to go.
Oh,
And
okay.
then explosions. Explosion. Okay.
Um,
No.
Okay.
Like-
As for Veldren and Aridia, as you guys step inside, you see a very well put together tavern. There's a few kind of tables around with kind of candles in the center. Again, it is the same kind of teal colored wood building interior. There's kind of mahogany tables. It's quite nice. It's quite this place does quite well. You can tell, like, it is especially for where you are right now. This is almost posh like place. This is very almost upper class almost in a way. But you see people of all kinds sitting at all the tables, just watching this, kind of just standing, kind of watching. You see a few people kind of sitting, all looking towards a center stage, where you see, let me pull them up. You see, you would first see where the music itself is coming from. You see a 8-foot tall golden dragonborn man dressed in a beautiful coat, decorated in orange colors. He has a white shirt. He's playing a violin, just playing this beautiful song. He seems very lost in the music. There's a blue kind of scarf around his neck, but he's just very in the music. And then standing next to him, you see singing this beautiful song, wearing what you would expect of perhaps maybe a tavern maid, kind of this cottagecore dress, kind of white blouse, brown kind of corset over a kind of green brown dress that looks like it's been worn down over time. A kind of pinky red tiefling woman, just eyes kind of closed, focused on this music, singing this beautiful song to the crowd. And everyone is quite literally just entranced. No one, people have drinks, but no one is drinking them. Everyone is just watching. And Aridia, you kind of walk over and you find kind of an empty table and you just sit and you're so entranced.
Squish
listening.
Veldren a little bit. It's fine.
Well, I mean, Veldren would Veldren would be like, oh,
it's so much funnier.
But
if it was animated, all of Veldren's limbs would go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, this song just continues and kind of reaches that final verse as Sybil and Reginald kind of follow in, and you also would see this scene before you. And then, just with one final kind of flourish, the song kind of comes to an end, as the charm effect seems to go away as the music ends, as this kind of the singing finishes, and the Golden Dragonborn does one final kind of flourish with the violin. Everyone in the room there's a moment of kind of silence as the charm kind of ends. And then there's a big round of applause. People are clapping and, cheering. Yeah. Everyone was thoroughly, for those of you that weren't under charm, everyone in this room seemed to be charmed by this, or at least from what you could tell, most people were charmed by this. But as soon as the song ends, they kind of snap out of it, and they're immediately no one seems concerned, from what you can tell. This just seems to be part of the performance. But yeah, and then people kind of go back to their drinks. The kind of the hustle and bustle that you would expect of a tavern returns. It's suddenly loud again with conversation and everything. Everyone was silent for this performance, but now it returns as normal. As Aridia, you come back too.
You awake?
Sorry, yes.
Please lean forward. You are crushing my.
I'm so sorry. It just like leans forward.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
That.
Are you all right?
Of course, this was it was a very familiar song, is all. I had not heard it in a very long time.
What?
I'm not entirely sure. It's fine. We need to. And she like awkwardly is trying to like sort out what's going on internally.
As the group of you are kind of figuring things out, kind of standing around this table where Aridia is kind of still just processing what's just happened. You see kind of coming away from the stage, the woman kind of steps out into the crowd and is kind of accepting a few drinks from people and having like polite conversation. But the kind of before they step off the stage, she kind of looks and she sees the group of you, and the Dragonborn also kind of sees the group of you, and they look to each other, kind of almost like a recognition of, oh, some new people. They kind of give like a nod of recognition to each other, and the Dragonborn kind of wanders over to the group of you, violin still in hand, a big smile on his face. He is still like he's 8 feet tall, so he's like taller than all of you. He's quite imposing, but he still seems to have this kind of welcoming smile, and it's like, some new faces here at the Siren's Call. So lovely to meet you all. Welcome. It's so great to meet you all. What brings you here? Aside from the beautiful music, of course.
Just traveling, seeing the world.
Oh, what? Oh, travelers. Oh, where have you come from?
Oh, all over. Actually, we have to go.
Oh, but the Siren would love to meet the group of you, and wait for just a moment. Some new faces.
If we could we do a rain check on that?
Oh, well, if you really do have to leave so soon, I can call her over now. I'm sure she would love to meet the group of you before you leave.
I would like to insight check this fellow.
Please, go for it.
Please. My rolls have been so good today. Why not just ask if I can make more of them? Mm-hmm. Let's keep this up. I almost knocked over
20.
That'd be so cool. No. It's not. In fact, it's a 4. But
hot to read.
I guess.
He seems...
No, I'm not done. I'm simply not done. I'm spending a sorcery point to fix this. I gotta waste all my sorcery points on bad rolls to make slightly less bad rolls. There we go. 15.
15. Seems to be genuine. He seems genuinely happy to see some new faces. He hasn't seen you around before. And he seems like, yes, the Siren would love to meet some new people. It's like, I can call her over now. My lady, and he will kind of call over to her, and she's kind of chatting with someone who's very clearly trying to like chat her up, and she's kind of like, yes, and it's like they're like holding her hand, and she's being very, it's playing the crowd purposefully. But we'll kind of see the call. It's like, just a moment, and her hand will kind of slip away. Oh, sorry, that's not her accent. Just a moment, and we'll slip away. And makes her way over to the group of you, and just you see she kind of looks over you all. She's gorgeous, by the way. And her kind of like tiefling horns kind of like go back, kind of slicked back with her hair and kind of point up at the back. And she kind of smiles at you all. It's like, well, what a wonderful group of new faces. I have not seen any of y'all around before. Welcome to this wonderful establishment. May I have your names?
No.
Seeing that my friends aren't into this conversation at all, I think Veldren would almost like posture themselves forward as to be like the forward speaking one.
Mm-hmm.
While she's coming over, can I do just a quick either Arcana or history or something to see? Is this like is this woman Fae?
Why would you want to know that, Jay? Why would you want to know if she's Fae?
The name thing?
Sylvan.
Aridia is assuming just above table just because of the Sylvan. She's like, nope, no name.
I think just with like the charm effect
But
of like,
also-
is this a magical creature we're dealing?
Yeah. Make me just a general Arcana check. Yeah.
21.
21. Yeah, you're not sure if.
Mhm.
Let me. Okay. She seems she's like. You know tieflings, and you've seen them around, and they are somewhat magical in nature, just in general. Like, I mean, you've met Rella, like, and she has kind of an innate magic going on. She seems to have some sort of magic going on, and you know that this song seemed to have some sort of effect. She seems to have some magic going on. And as she kind of steps closer to you, her, again, like, you're somewhat familiar with tieflings, so this is not super uncommon, but she does have somewhat of a kind of like glow to her eyes that seem a little bit magical in nature. But yeah, she does seem to be somewhat magical in nature. She's not a spellcaster. Is like you don't get the vibe. It's like, oh, this is a wizard. Like, you don't get that vibe, but like she has some magic going
100%.
on, as a lot of
100%.
creatures seem to innately have. It might be more than innate. With your 21, it might be somewhat more than innate, but you don't know. You're not sure. This song came from somewhere.
Yeah, I think Val will just put a hand forward. My friends call me Val.
Yeah. And she'll just very gently kind of just like, will just like shake your hand. She's like, oh, Val, it's so wonderful to meet you. And kind of just looks to the rest of you. Without hesitation, Reginald will just hold out and be like, Reginald Egbert III at your service, my lady. And she's like, oh, Reginald, such a lovely name. Yeah.
And I believe that we are in quite a rush to go, unfortunately.
Oh, that's too bad. I would love you to stick around. It's lovely to see some new faces. I'd love to hear some stories from you.
Maybe we can come by when we're done.
She kind of makes a pouty face. It's like, you sure you can stick around for just a little longer? I didn't even get your name.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sybil's just being antsy right now.
Yeah.
The idea of like, oh my gosh, this cart is getting farther away and has explosives. She's like, we have to go get it.
We have to go now.
I think she's kind of like bouncing on her toes a little, like kind of a restlessness I don't think anyone's seen before in her.
No, I think I'm looking at someone like, ooh? No, he doesn't say Sybil. They don't say Sybil. He's like,
We have to
it's going like, we have prior engagements. Well, of course we shall come back and visit.
Oh well, my performance for now may have ended, but I'll be doing another performance this evening if you'd like to come and listen. I would love to see your faces and get to know you a little better.
Great idea. Great idea.
Oh, that would be so wonderful.
Goodbye.
Just get up and leave.
Sybil was never sitting. She has been ready to go.
I just follow Sybil the minute Sybil
Aridia.
turns to leave. Yeah.
Can you with your nature, you know things. Can you make me an Arcana check with advantage?
Yes. Oh. My specialty, Veldren. Secretly Arcana.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but it's a 19 for a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You know something is off. As soon as this woman comes over, like she seems to be playing the patrons as one does. Like she's doing that, but there's something about her that feels off. This song, a tiefling speaking to Sylvan, something feels wrong. And then as she kind of comes over, there's almost like a spark up your spine as she asks, when just to anyone else would seem like a perfectly normal question, just asking to know your names. But it's the way she asked it. There's something that sparks in your mind. You're like, no, something's really off here. And as she shakes hands with Veldren, you see there's a little extra glow in her eye. And the same thing happens when she shakes hands with Reginald. Some sort of magical exchange seems to happen when she does that.
Would I have an understanding that a nickname is not a full name? That potentially there's some leeway there with Veldren not giving a full name?
20? Not sure. But there was a connection of some kind has been made, and you, with a 20 and being a fae yourself, you know that there are creatures, and you know that have power with names, and seeing that interaction and seeing what happened, you think something has happened here. Some sort of connection has been made between both Veldren and Reginald with this woman. You don't know the extent of it, but yeah.
I'll make a note for later. Okay. Explosives. We can fix the face stuff later.
We have to go get the BAM, and then we can work on the face. We gotta go get the BAM, and then we can go work on the lady. That's our plan.
Okay. Yeah, you guys make your way out of the Siren's Call, back out into the street. It's kind of just past midday now. What do you guys do?
Anyone blaming Veldren? I gave a nickname, motherfuckers.
You also said
it's still part of your real name.
You said you may call me too.
You did.
They said my friends call me Val.
My friends call me Val, which is not, here's my name to give.
All I will say is a connection was made of some kind. Val doesn't know. Val doesn't know. The only one who knows
they
is
will when
Aridia.
we're not walking through. Yeah, I think as we get maybe to an area with less people, as we're
Mhm.
trying to follow this way again, I'll say something at that moment.
I will say this is something as well. I will say I know that you as players know about that, but as characters, some of you might not know about that.
Yeah.
Listen, you
And
told me
how
I
it
was
works.
dealing with someone that might have natural magic. like Vel's smart. I don't think I said anything out of character.
Yeah,
Sybil has always been giving people a fake name or no name.
yeah,
this whole
that's
time.
very true. That is very true. I truly I was like, "Oh, are you gonna give him a fake name? But you
It
didn't give
would
him any
be
name
very
at all.
out of character.
It's fair.
Uh,
No, absolutely fair.
She's feeling too jumpy.
Yeah. Yeah. But you guys make your way back out into the street. What are you guys doing?
Here,
everything
wagon,
all right,
wagon, wagon.
Everything all right, Sybil?
Explosions.
Quite panicked.
Explosives points to Reginald. Explosives.
Not so loud, please.
No, she's
We're saying
whispering.
it quietly.
I'm saying it so quiet. That's
We're
my
saying it
stage
quietly.
whisper because
Okay.
I can't.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Just clarifying. He still is like as you're telling other people. He's just like, well,
Reginald, we do need to. This is information we should know.
it's quite dangerous information to know. It was I was working on. Let's walk and talk, shall we? Not here. We should find somewhere private.
Walk and talk.
Yes, very.
I glance back towards the door
Very
just
good.
one more time, just out of curiosity as we're leaving.
What are you looking back
Anything
towards
out
the
of
door? What are you looking for?
Just anything out of the usual.
You see as you're kind of leaving, you look back and you see the woman who you only know as the siren is now kind of talking with the golden dragonborn again. They seem to be having some sort of conversation between the two of them.
Okay.
Don't like it. It's bad.
Yeah. Reginald seems like he's like, if we're going to have this conversation, not out in public, please.
You're quiet. The things we had, apparently, the bear.
Jay, your
I'm
mic.
whispering as we're.
Eat your
I'm
mic.
whispering.
Eat the mic.
I'm whispering as we. I'm whispering as we're going along, but I'm going to say it normally. Apparently, this place is run by the Baron. That is who has Reginald's research.
Yes. I had heard something about a leader of sorts that sort of runs the islands. Sounds like it might be this Baron character.
Like runs all the islands or runs this set of islands?
They had mentioned multiple barons. I'm guessing the different isles have different leaders.
Oh, good. Okay. Just making sure we're not going directly into Pirate Queens.
Quite.
A spot that would be bad. Okay. Okay.
And I think they said a dragonborn. He was.
Okay. Do you think we can intercept the cart on time before they get there? That would be great. If we could just stop that.
Trying. Let me go ahead. Please. I think I'm a bit fast. And I want to try to. I'll put my hood up. And try to stick to the alleyways while going ahead, like trying to stealth ahead, to try to see if I can speed up, intercept them.
So you're trying. So you're trying to be stealthy about it, but you're trying to kind of look around. Okay, make me an investigation check then. because you still don't know what direction this thing went. So if you're just trying to make a general,
Ruby not tell us what direction?
oh
it went
yes,
in?
yeah, she gave you a vague like it went that way.
Yeah,
yes,
so
you
at
can
least I
head
know
that
a
way.
direction.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
go
yeah.
into.
Which is why actually that would make sense. And that's why I'm giving you the investigation check. You're able to kind of scout ahead a little bit. Yeah, make me an investigation check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You spend some time kind of scouting. You're gone maybe like 30 minutes or so as you're kind of like exploring, kind of looking around, kind of investigating, like looking for tracks. There's like dirt roads here, so like you're kind of able to follow tracks a little better. So there aren't a lot of carts around. And you're investigating with a Dirty 20, you kind of see a couple of kind of disgruntled people, maybe some kind of shop stalls kind of pushed to a side that maybe something had barged through kind of quickly. And you kind of use that and you follow. And eventually you come to a large kind of sandstone wall of some sort of like, not quite like a, it's like a kind of almost compound. You see a kind of larger building inside made of the same sort of sandstone. It's hard to see that it's sandstone. It's maybe like 15 feet tall walls. There is a single kind of two large wooden gates being guarded by some quite heavily armored looking individuals. They look like mercenaries of some kind of flanking the entrance. But the cart tracks lead to this building.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Tie. Seeing that, I'll cross my arms. But at least we have a location now. It looks pretty heavily guarded, right?
Yes. Well, I mean, there's two
I'm assuming.
Walking around here, you see like mercenaries, quote unquote, or like pirates will be wearing kind of like tattered leather armors or just like leather coats, like that sort of thing. These guys are the first like heavily armored individuals you have seen. They wear like metal like armor. They have like big halberds. Like they seem well equipped.
Is it so is any part of the building facing the sea? Like, is any part of it open to the sea? Like, are they on the edge of the isle, or is it like surrounded by
near the edge of the island? Yes.
Okay.
There does seem to be kind of upon your kind of extra exploring, there does seem to be a sort of back entrance that kind of has a bar that leads down to the sea.
Yeah.
But it is all sealed in 15 feet walls. There is a front gate and then there is that back gate, which also seems to be guarded with the same heavily fortified looking individuals.
There seem to be any grates for things to waste on the side.
With a 20, you're not sure at this point. You're having to get a little close, and you are starting to attract some unwanted attention.
I'm gonna head back.
Yes,
just from what I could see in this little thing. I'll head back. Like, so bad. It's already. More bad news. It is heavily guarded. Behind walls, a small fortress. Looks like part of it is open to the sea in the back, so there is a possibility that sewage grates might lead out in that direction, but I was not able to get quite a good look in my brief investigation.
Maybe we can approach it diplomatically.
We are a new ship to the Isle. We could simply say that we want to pay respects to the Baron.
And Then what? Because we need to get the explosives.
If you give me time to maybe study a little bit of the guard movements, I have a past working with the city guard. Potentially we can find a window where Vel could sneak it out, perhaps.
Reginald,
Yes.
you said that you were heading towards an island that's a little outside of the Aurora Isles jurisdiction that this research needed to get to.
Well, it's still part of the Aurora Isles, but from what I have been told, it is a little more lawful, sort of perhaps more of an embassy to the Aurora Isles, I guess, from an embassy to Draconum in the Aurora Isles. So it's a little more civilized, but yes, that is what I have been told.
Would this be seen as an insult to Draconum to attack an ambassador and steal their research in the middle of their route?
As I said, I come from Hydronium, and I'd made a deal with the Dragon Lord, but in Draconum, but I truly don't know. Things are very. I'm not sure they would have the. Perhaps they would have the resources for some sort of. I'm not sure, really. This is my first time in the Aurora Isles. I don't really know what resources they have. I'm just aware that they have a presence, shall we say. But perhaps they'd be willing to help. Well, I don't know.
Maybe their name holds weight. I mean, you were trying to get there. And if they're able to stay lawful in a place like this without getting, I don't know, overtaken, that has to mean something. It means that they're at least respected in a way. Maybe we can throw that around a little.
Perhaps, yes, there might be something they'd be able to do. We would have to travel there, though.
I mean more if we can talk to the Baron and act like we already have those resources.
I see. A little bit of the old bluff, I see. Yes, that could, I think that could potentially go down. You seem like the type that has that sort of influence, perhaps. Not myself. I'm more of a scholar, so I think I will abstain from that. But I would greatly appreciate it if you were able to speak to the Baron. Yes, that would be quite something.
Yeah, just follow our lead. We will just kind of looking at the others like, does that work? Like, does this work to attempt? And then
we want to do magically? Would we want me to sneak off in the middle of this?
Yeah. Perhaps
I would need
having
to know
one
what I'm
person
looking for.
unseen.
Would need to know what I'm looking. I say, looking over to Reginald.
There's quite a lot of it. It was kind of the cargo of my entire ship. It's a lot of barrels, perhaps powder, black powder.
How many barrels did you say were here, Reginald?
If they were able to collect all before the ship was sunk, it should be upwards of 20, I believe.
Definitely not blowing it up, Aridia. That would cause a small crater.
Yes.
It would cause a lot of damage. My calculations. But by an estimate, it would a lot of what's the word? Jay's lacking the word right now.
Civilians?
Collateral damage.
Okay, so then it is right by the water. We just push the cart in and...
I promise they've probably already started unloading it, Aridia.
Okay, well, do you have a better plan to try and get every single one of these things back?
Ask for them.
You know, we can certainly try to take the diplomatic route.
It never works, but we can try.
I mean, you and I are both very persuasive.
Mhm.
I'm good at tripping people up with words. And, I mean, honestly, you're just innocent and cute, so it might just put them at ease.
I don't know. I'm feeling kind of thrown off my game. That's never happened before, where they just didn't. They just read me for filth right off the bat, and that.
So don't pretend to be something that you are not.
Okay, yeah, sure, I'll go in there and tell them my whole story, and then they'll be loaded and dangerous.
No, what I'm saying is you have your own set of strengths, Sybil.
Mm-hmm.
Play to those. Don't try to be something that you are not.
Mm-hmm.
You are a very convincing person. I would listen to you as a voice of reason over anyone else in this group.
Really?
Yes.
Thanks. Okay, yeah. Well, okay. I will try to be bossy. I think that will help.
What?
We got this.
Like this.
We will need a way inside. I don't know if they'll quite let us inside.
We're newcomers. They might think we're
our
easy
ship
to
is new.
snitch of.
We should introduce ourselves to this Baron, no?
And make sure we
If
don't have
I-
any taxes to pay the Baron, and
Mm.
it's
Fair
I
enough.
don't.
a lie, Aridia.
I don't know. if we should-
Aridia.
It's called
Sarcasm.
Lying.
One problem. We would be in the middle of a fortress, surrounded by heavily armed guards.
It would not be their first time.
In a fortress? In a fortress, Aridia.
Yeah.
Locked inside where we might have to actually pay the taxes and then not get out with what we need.
Okay, well, like 4 out of 5 of those things I have been through and I got out eventually.
Oh my god.
Too soon.
I got out eventually is crazy.
I
There
don't
is
know
only
what the
one way to
alternative
know.
is.
The alternative is we just blow it up.
And we just already ruled
A
that out.
lot of innocent lives. A lot of innocent lives would be lost.
Innocent is a matter of opinion.
We don't want to kill people.
Aridia, what are your morals?
Please,
You got
Ken,
mad
you
at me
let
for
them out.
stealing. You got mad at me for pretending to be a person
I
of the law
didn't
before.
ask how many explosive
we do
barrels
not-
there are. I said I cast fireball.
I do not steal and we do not pretend to be a person in a station of authority.
But we
Unless
possibly
You have the
kill.
background to say so, in which I do because I
But
was in
we
fact a city
possi-
guard.
What? Repeat that for me. Repeat that for me. I want you to hear what you're saying. Aridia?
Veldren?
We're not blowing it up. That's out of the question.
I
If
agree.
it is a last-ditch effort.
No.
If it is
No.
the
This is the trolley problem at that point, and we're walking away from the switch. That's what we're doing. If it gets to that point, this is no longer our
We're
problem.
not killing innocent lives. We're not killing innocent lives.
We have stumbled into something bigger than all of us yet again. We have a habit of doing
Yes.
that.
There's literally an entire ocean right there. We just get it wet. Then the black powder is no good.
It's a lot of barrels that are very heavy, and you are the only one among us who can probably lift them.
Also,
Need
that is
Donkey Kong.
thousands
There
of
is.
investment.
We put them in the cart and we push the cart into the ocean.
That's
I
thousands
hope
of
this is all one. I really hope this is all set up for a Donkey Kong joke of just a giant gorilla man throwing barrels at us down the hill.
As you're standing there,
Excellent.
Perfect.
Jump, man. No, sorry. That was an old
oh,
reference.
that's an old reference. Yeah.
So good.
All right, let's go.
Hey, what are you guys doing? You've kind of been standing off, kind of standing in the sun, having this conversation.
Walking up to this door with all the confidence in the world.
Getting a beautiful
We
tan.
aren't there. We aren't there.
Yeah, we're right next to them.
Aridia?
The guards talking about this.
We have to walk. I said walk.
Mhm.
So much confidence. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Okay, who is going and
Are-
who is speaking?
Going, guys.
Sybil and I
Are you?
got this. I adjust my captain's hat.
Oh no! Oh god!
I think this is the worst plan ever, guys. And Veldren hates
this
this
is
right
so
now.
good.
Here's the thing. It's bad. It's bad.
It's so bad.
Mhm.
What is the alternative? Genuinely.
Are we gonna sneak in, Jay?
Is that what we're gonna do?
We have one sneaky person,
Yeah,
two
we
that are not
could.
sneaky, and a turtle.
Also, one thing we could do. Metagamey little thing right here. Almost at the end of the episode. We could wait for Astra to come join us, who has passed without a trace.
Astra is moping at the ship.
Astra is
I'm
doing her
going-
own thing right now.
Astra
How about-
is.
Astra
about-
gets a solo session.
Yep,
How
we're not
about
gonna play
we
next.
give me? How about we give me 5 minutes
Okay.
to look for an other way in?
All right.
I
That's
feel as
another
though the
five.
tensions are quite high right now. Perhaps this is an issue we come back to later. I'm so sorry for
What do
involving
you
you in
mean
this.
come back to later? This is world altering. I don't know.
Well, the tensions just seem very high right now. Perhaps you need some time.
No, this is
One thing-
normal.
one
This is
thing-
We're
exactly-
doing this
Okay.
now.
Okay, no. One thing we could think about. This seems like a very selfish man. Doesn't seem like he would want to share these. So they're probably going to stay in the same location.
Enough time to work on reverse engineering it.
We just let an entire
It's gonna
island
take a.
of pirates have them?
What if one of
I'm
them
not
gets
saying we
hurt
let them
messing
have
with
them. I don't know. I don't know what the solution is.
Neither do any of us. This is so much worse than any other moral conundrum we've dealt with ever in the history of anything. And no, you're set on your morals, and
Once
I
again,
don't
I'm
get it.
so sorry for
It
involving
is
you
a
in this.
shifting moral.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
It's a shifting
it's
moral
fine.
scale.
It's fine.
It's one of those things where, like, you know, once the cat is out of the bag, you can't put it back in.
Oh,
And so now we
Pandora's
have to-
box. Yes.
We have one of those too,
Oh,
but we deal with a lot of horrible things constantly. So I think like this is
Oh, I
just one more
see.
thing, right?
I feel like this is a team building exercise that we're failing heavily. What's our team name, guys? While we're at it, let's get into that. Let's just lay it all out on the table.
Oh,
This is what happens when Astra's not here. We fall apart. God.
God, I miss Astra.
give me a little bit of time, maybe, to see if there's another way in.
If you're
Okay.
going to be sneaky, can I at least
We
give
can-
you a blessing?
Oh. I look around for the old man that already said was her god.
It's just the four of you out here.
And
Is it-
it's
Is it
Reginald.
like a
Yeah, Reginald is actually my god.
what god? What kind of blessing?
Is it kind that might help you?
It's bless, right?
Just be
Yeah.
careful and I will
Bless
cast
doesn't
bless
work.
on
Bless
them.
does no.
It
Bless
doesn't
doesn't
matter.
work on. It doesn't
Hey,
work.
remember
on,
how we talked? Aridia's
doesn't work
not
on a bully check.
trained in magic. She just does it via feeling.
All right.
That's queen
Okay.
behavior. right
Bless is
there.
cast.
Bless is cast.
All right.
Or you called it.
You feel the presence of my god settle on you just a little bit.
That terrifies me more than anything.
All right. What's the plan here?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go forward and like
Okay.
I'm gonna try to find a different way in. Maybe.
Okay. Make a stealth check first, and then make me an investigation check.
23 for stealth.
23 for stealth. Okay.
22 for investigation.
Okay. With a 23, you're able to stay quite hidden, but again, you do have to keep your distance somewhat because you feel if you get a little too close, there is a moment where you get a little too close, and one of the guys kind of almost seems to half see you, but you kind of are able to hide.
Yeah.
And there's kind of they go a little bit on alert for a while, kind of like the pikes are kind of ready, kind of like looking around, just trying to like keep an eye out. So one of them rolled pretty close to that. But you look around and these walls are 15 foot tall. If you could somehow get over them, you don't know what's inside. There are no windows. It is just solid wall all the way around. The only ways in and out seem to be these large wooden doors, both around the front and then around the back. The back doors seem to lead downhill to a dock where a ship could be. You do also see around this side of the island, this is where the kind of Acropolis Pantheon type building is, just across the water. It is close by. It's maybe like 1,000 feet out. Like it's not like a huge distance, but it is separated from this island.
Got it.
As it seems to be on its own smaller island that is mostly just that building. There is a little bit of space around. There's a space for like a dock, and like there is a couple other smaller buildings, but it is mostly this kind of very Acropolis type building that kind of seems to dominate the space. Yeah.
So no other ways in, from what I can see, other than the obvious. Do I see any of the?
So there are no. Hang on, let me rephrase.
Like, does anyone have
what was it you rolled again? 23, you said, or was it 22?
22 for the investigation?
22. There is not plumbing, shall I say, but there is like space for like to prevent from when it rains. There are small kind of circular spaces near the bottom. But like it's no bigger than like you see like a small stream of water is coming out. There's like space for waste and for like water flow if things were to just so it's not a bowl. There are it's like a sieve,
Yeah.
There's spaces for water to go out of if this place were to flood. But outside of that, like there's nothing that you could fit through.
Okay.
There is no secret
back.
grate.
There is
no. This place seems pretty well fortified.
Can anyone shrink themselves?
Again, the person that can. Oh wait, no, they don't have wild shape. Never mind. Wrong type of druid.
Can anyone shrink themselves? Be tiny, bitty tiny.
You would have to be like tiny, like rat size.
Yeah, Veldren knows, but Veldren's trying for anything.
No, not even.
All right, in through the front gates we go then.
I'm so okay. Let's do this.
Sure, you're just going straight up to the.
Idea.
Yeah.
Does Veldren report back? What does Veldren tell us?
Veldren reports back and goes, "Can anyone shrink themselves?" That was fully in character. That was.
No.
Um,
But we could take
Mr.
something
Christ.
and then propose a trade, something that he holds close to his. I don't know. We
If
find
only
something
I
of
could-
import. Can we
Okay.
steal? I
So
don't
now
steal,
you're
but
all
can
for
you?
stealing. Now you're all for stealing, Aridia.
Can you?
No. Let's
can
dive into your
you
morals
steal?
again.
I will just watch.
So you're going to be an accessory to theft. That's fine.
Some say that's
What
equal
does your
in-
religion teach
Oh my
for
god.
morals? I'm really confused, Aridia.
Well, you know.
I'm gonna go.
I'm also
I don't
going
like
to leave with
this.
you, Sybil. Yes, I think I'm going to
Thank
go
you.
with you. This seems like a conversation
I
you guys should leave.
follow.
Oh,
Follow.
no. You guys have it out. I'm tired. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go give that nice lady my name and never have to worry about anything ever again. I'm gonna go give up all my worldly possessions and
Wow.
Should we just ask around about what the Baron is like? Before we
It
just go
sounded bad.
nuts?
It sounded bad.
You could
I
go
don't
and
know.
get some more information.
Maybe someone could be like, "Oh, the Baron really likes this," and then we could just.
This is crazy. Guys, we have been planning and making no progress on this for the whole session.
Not the whole session, half the session.
We're doing so good.
It's been like 30 minutes.
I know. Look, guys, I have a feeling. No, yeah, above
I
table,
think
guys.
we're gonna die. Above table, I
No.
think we're dead
Hey.
if we go in there.
Hey.
Above
We've been
table.
there.
Above table, I think it might come to blows, and we have to do a quick runaway, maybe. But above table. Hang on. Above table. Here's what I think is gonna happen. Hear me out. We're gonna go get all this information, and we're gonna be stuck again with no good options, and just be like, "Well, I guess we gotta do the front door."
We're going to have
And
to
now we're
run.
enemy number one.
We're gonna have to run out of the fortress that has gates.
That is fine. Gates are just an obstacle.
We're going to
I
have
will
to run
say-
out of a thing that we
Okay,
can't
hang
get
on.
out of.
Above table, again, I will say, someone made a very good point a moment ago. You know nothing about this person. You have not spoken to anyone. There may be people who have information
Yes.
about this. You don't know.
The person, somewhat, we literally heard from our dear friend Ruby, the bestest friend we've ever had in this world, that the Baron has a tendency to slit people's throats and put them in the bottom of the lake. This is not a nice.
You
person.
know,
Here's
it's
what I think.
survivable.
Here's what I think. We have to scare him. It's the only way to get through.
Scare the person that's in charge of the island.
Did you not hear my original plan in any of this?
I don't think it's going to work.
No,
I don't think with how you've been
No.
rolling today,
I have a
I don't
better
think it's
plan.
gonna work.
God,
We
so
incite a rebellion against the Baron, and then we overthrow the Baron and take the weapons back.
All right. Let's reel it back in. Let's reel it back in. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to approach this now? Or do you want to try and gather more information? What is the plan here?
Whatever Sybil says we
What?
Jay, eat your mic.
whatever Sybil says we do.
I don't like
Whatever
that.
Sybil says we do.
I don't like that even a little bit.
I'm kidding.
I would like to just reiterate the plan from the beginning because it was very
Yes, yes,
it
yes,
was
yes,
in
yes.
character, and I don't
Yes,
know
yes,
if
yes,
it was
yes, yes.
fully understood.
Okay.
It was.
It was
Hang on.
posing as people from the Draconum Island
Mm-hmm.
and treating it as if there was a slight
From
done
Goldfield?
against them by doing this.
Hmm.
And because this Draconum Island has somehow been able to be there without anyone taking it
Mhm.
over, plundering from them, stealing that land, and being a lawful spot in an unlawful place, it has to mean something. Like, it has to mean they're afraid in some way of
Mhm.
these. Like, it has to hold some kind of power to where they're like, hands off. And this guy was commissioned by the Dragon Lord that I think we can circumvent it just enough to be like, you have just slighted the ambassadors of Draconum, like he was heading towards this island and you intercepted him, like, and his ship is gone. Make this right. Essentially being like, not only will this Draconum island be deeply upset, we've already sent word, just another little thing, so don't kill us. And that Draconum itself is going to be this. That was the idea.
I think the plan could work. I think the plan could work. I think if the plan doesn't work, we're fucked. That's where Veldren. That's where I'm at. Okay.
No,
I say we give it a try. We're persuasive.
I totally get it.
That's where I'm coming from. Is like, if it doesn't work, we are fucked. But I know how the plan can work. So we can try. I just want us to be aware that it's like...
There's so many ways it can fail. That's why I was like, this is the full plan.
It's a great plan.
The brainstorming and character, the full pitch. The main thing is I am just worried that we're going to go gather more information and it's just going to be like, yeah, this guy, terrifying. And he hates when people talk to him and he loves explosive technology. Like, and it's going to be like, well, what do we do?
Let's go knock and find out. We haven't even met him yet. He could be perfectly reasonable.
We brought a gift. We brought the researcher who made this stuff. Can show them how to do it.
Yeah.
Send him back to the ship.
I was just saying, that makes me
honestly,
even more scared. I mean,
I think you might be right to send the turtle.
Send Reginald back to our ship.
Okay.
Or just hide nearby. I don't know.
Go be a rock over there by the other rock, and they'll never question it.
It's true. Yeah, I don't think Reginald should be in there with us.
absolutely.
Okay.
What if Reginald has fireball? I don't know.
Bad.
It could be helpful.
What if Reginald has been the Baron this whole time? Could you imagine?
And he's disappointed in us.
That'd be so funny.
Crazy.
Also, hail Hydra.
Reginald?
What's that? Oh, God.
Oh, yes, you said your name was Sybil. You wouldn't happen to be Holloway, would you? Changes. He becomes the sky self the whole time. Yeah.
Reginald,
Yes.
if you could go back to our ship, we'll come back once we have it sorted. Could you send?
Okay.
Could you send the? Could you send Astra our way and point her?
I'm assuming Astra is one of your allies. Yes.
Yes. That is why I sent her.
Yes. Yes. I could certainly do that. Yes. I will send them this way. Yes. I can certainly do that. Yes.
Thank you so.
Of course, it's the least I can do. I must admit, I am not the one for espionage, so I am not probably not the best suited for this sort of situation. So I am perfectly happy to do this. Yes, right. Jolly good. Yes, and he will starts making his way. He starts heading back towards the ship. All right.
Got
How you guys doing?
I don't think we've ever all been on the same page while crashing out ever.
This has certainly been a crash out. I'll say that much.
It's so funny.
This has been amazing.
This is one for the book.
So happy right now. This is great.
Let's go, guys.
Do this. Okay. Yes. I'm gonna cast Disguise Self on myself, and I'm only going to change just in case there's like a dispel magic effect. It's not going to be a jarring change to people that it's like a completely different person. I would like to use disguise self to make my runes instead look like patches of scale, of dragon scale.
Sick.
Mayhaps platinum looking.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
One
Interesting.
might even say.
Oh.
And I succeeded the roll I made by 2.
Very good. What's your
So-
DC up to now?
4. I rolled
4.
it was a 3 and I rolled a 5. Yikes.
Okay.
Things are going well. So yeah, that's all I'm going to really change. And I already am wearing the headband of intellect, which it looks like a circlet, and my outfit's on the nicer side. So I think I can pass as some sort of status.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What's the plan here, y'all?
Oh, I will for the first time really proudly display my symbol for the Platinum Dragon.
Okay. What does that look like?
As well, we're just gonna add that right in.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I'm going to have, with Aridia looking like the tall, noble knight of the Platinum Dragon, you know, very
Mhm.
bodyguard forward. We have noble woman Sybil on display. I think I'm going to more have hood up, kind of covering the eyes, trying to look more like a royal assassin almost, to provide more credence to like, oh, this is a delegation.
Okay. Yeah. And then you're making
Ocean's 11.
all right. And then you're making your way up to the just straight up, just walking straight up to the front.
As if we belong. Nothing
Okay.
out
As
of
if we're-
place.
As if we're not nervous.
Okay. Make me performance checks.
Okay.
I don't get nervous. You're funny.
All of us make performance checks?
Yes. It will be a collective thing, don't worry.
18.
18?
Dirty 20.
Okay.
11.
Okay. That's pretty good. That's collectively, that's pretty good. Yeah, you walk up to the gate. The kind of guards kind of look at you a little confused, kind of lower their weapons and point them at you. State your business.
Draconum has been slighted, and we would like to solve this without it coming to blows.
Kind of look at each other. I'm sorry, what are you supposed to be? Some sort of ambassador or something?
Yes, actually.
Right. Give me a moment. And he's gonna, one of them's gonna kind of the door, kind of, he knocks, the door opens slightly. He seems to pass some sort of message. And yeah, then several minutes go by. And then eventually the doors seem to open and another figure steps out. You see a tall, maybe like 7 foot tall, like half orc woman, very well built, a kind of scar down her face, large tusks pointing out of the bottom of her lip, beautiful toned arms with scars all up the sides. She wears a kind of black why is the word escaping me? A black like gamberson with a belt kind of over it, with a green coat kind of hanging like a cloak off of her. The clasps kind of there's like a kind of bronze chain that kind of connects to the lapels, and it is a coat, but she wears it like a cloak. Like you see that it has like arms. This kind of green coat kind of hangs off, but it with the warmer weather seems to just hangs off. It has kind of like fur kind of lining the inside of it. Black hair, like kind of short, like black hair, kind of slick back. Yellow eyes, just kind of looks at the group of you. And just looks at you and goes, "Greetings. A procession from, what was it, from Draconum, you said?
Mm-hmm.
So have you come all this way, or have you come from Goldvale?"
We've come from Goldvale.
Right. I see. Well, welcome to my humble abode. What business brings you here?
Well, we've been made aware that one of our researchers' ships got attacked, and he was accosted by people that have reportedly brought his research here, which is not only our property, but the property of all of Draconum. We're feeling quite insulted by this.
Oh, my apologies. I can't believe this has been allowed to happen under my watch as the Baron. Well, I'm sure this is all some big misunderstanding. Why don't you step inside and we can sort things out, perhaps? And the kind of gates are opened a little and they kind of gesture.
Can I insight check right
You
now?
absolutely can.
I believe that we were told the Baron was a dragonborn.
You are.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Make an insight check.
And so I know that information was shared with all of us.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a 16, and I know that this isn't the Baron, so I'm like, what's...
Yeah.
I want to size up this
16?
this very attractive lady.
Yeah, this woman is sizing you all up and is gesturing, is when you say, or you kind of tell your story, kind of is very like, I'm so sorry. This is some big mistake. I'm sure this can be dealt with. Why don't you step inside? And you get this horrible feeling that this is way too easy. And also with the mention of that, for cutthroat pirates, this woman is being extremely reasonable for something that should be... They stole this and it was brought here. And this woman is now just like, this could be dealt with in 5 minutes, and this is some big misunderstanding and the property will be returned to you. You know that's too easy. Like, you're not stupid. Like, you're clearly being lured into something here. And like, there's almost you could almost see a little bit of a smile to her face as she's kind of just gesturing. Like, I'm sure that I would love to keep a good, strong relationship between North Vale and Gold Vale.
Do you take us for the fool? Do not patronize us. By all means, if you really would like to make amends, why don't you bring the research back out here? Everything that was stolen, we would really appreciate that back. So much so, we might not strike back against you.
You see, I'm not sure that I can do that right now, but of course, if we could, sit down and have a conversation about this, perhaps we can understand what's gone wrong here and put things right.
I would love to speak to the actual Baron, and I'm sure that they're thrilled to know that you are impersonating them.
And I would love to speak to an actual ambassador from Goldvale and not someone trying to impersonate them with no idea how the politics of these islands work. So if you please, fuck off.
Guys, what do we do?
You don't like my instincts, so I'm gonna sit here quietly.
I'm having a good day. Really, I should have you all shot right now. But I'm feeling nice. So why don't you piss off to wherever you came from? Stop getting involved in my business. Okay?
Guys, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna be so for real.
I don't know what. Don't look at me.
Okay. This is so dumb.
Yeah?
He's like blatantly called out our ambassador for
Is she?
being full of shit.
Mhm.
She has
She,
fully
yeah.
called
Yeah.
out our ambassador for being full of shit. Can I? It's so dumb. Are we like, do we double down? Because I will double down in a heartbeat.
If you want to double down, by all means. Did you know about
That's
Oh,
homophobic.
why
what just
Oh.
happened?
Earth did Jay's computer play
What
music
just happened?
and then Jay disappeared? Did you hear that?
What?
Yeah, I heard that
No.
too, but also Hans is also gone.
Hans is gone.
What just
What?
happened?
My internet did its thing of like, I lost connection for a second.
Okay,
I heard
okay,
music.
everyone's back now. What was that?
I heard music. It
I'm
was
sorry.
God. It was Bahamut telling us we're on the right track.
I think
You're
it's.
so right.
I'm gonna be
God
sorry.
just
I think
said to
it's
double
him
down.
saying the opposite.
No, I don't think so.
I think he just told me to double down and to use one of my God-given abilities when I do it.
Okay. Yeah.
Be so over our bullshit.
I thought it was a good idea.
I like take a half step forward to like sidle up to Sybil's side.
You dare to presume to be able to speak to her that way? Honestly, get your Baron. We are done dealing with you.
And I would like to abjure enemy. I would like to
Oh.
frighten them with my draconic presence.
Oh shit. Okay.
Can I get a wisdom saving throw?
A wisdom saving throw. Okay.
DC 15.
DC 15. All right, let me grab her stats real quick.
This is such a bad idea.
Was it a success?
You step forward. What does this look like as you take on this kind of draconic? Like, what does it look like as you do this?
It's almost like a shifting of light around me, as almost for a moment it looks like platinum scales are like overlaid, like a trick of the light almost, right? Like it's bending around her for a moment.
Mhm.
And it is that unsettling presence of like anyone who would like obviously a fantasy world understands like dragons. Oh, that's probably not the best like inherent feeling, right? To be near one. It is very much that presence of something else that overlays my just energy that Aridia gives off.
Mhm.
And for a moment, it's not just Aridia right there. It is Aridia and something else intertwined with her.
Mhm. Yeah. you take on this kind of form, this glow. This is the first time any of you have kind of seen this kind of draconic presence from Aridia, and it's quite intimidating. But you look straight into this woman's eyes, and she stares you down, and she looks at you.
Do it.
And
Do we want to?
hang on.
I have a
Yes.
thing I can do here.
Okay,
Do
let
we
this
want
happen
to
first.
Double down.
Hang on.
Okay.
One thing at a
It's a-
time,
okay.
please.
All I
Please,
was
there's a
gonna say
lot
was a reaction
happening.
that I can do. Okay.
Okay, what's your reaction thing that you want to
continue.
do?
I was going to say, do we want to double down? Because I can silvery barbs this. to
Okay,
make
it
them
is a
reroll.
fail, so you can do that
Oh, it's a
if you
fail?
want.
Sorry. I was just making sure.
Yeah, no, okay.
So
sorry, I
she
wasn't
did
sure.
fail or she passed?
No, she, she meets it, beats it. She got a 15.
Do we want to double down on this?
I mean,
Veldren will-
silvery barbs is great. It's
Veldren will whisper a few words under his breath, cowl over his face. Silvery barbs.
Sorry, Bobs. Okay, reroll.
I'll give the advantage over to Aridia.
Yeah, you kind of give that help with that magic. And Aridia, she stares you down. She goes, "Sorry, love. There's only one dragon type around here that I serve. So as I said, fuck off. Last warning."
Just for funsies, she's moving really slow right now because
Natural
her
20.
speed is technically halved. Her speed is still technically halved. Well, she takes the lower
Which was still a
roll
15.
with silvery barbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
It's also
Even in the past, she's
Yeah.
still slowed because fuck you.
Okay.
You're not like frightened, but you're like, I don't like this.
Yeah, you can tell that like there is a little bit of like there's caution now. Like she's like
Mhm.
like there is a hand resting at her side on her weapon. But she's still being like, I don't want to fight these guys right now. So I'm telling them to go away. But yeah.
I don't
She
think.
turns on her heel, the door kind of slips open, and she will slip back inside as the door shuts again. And the guards stand in front of the doors this time and will hold their pikes out towards the group of you, just gesturing for you to move along.
We should have just gone with blow it up.
I mean, I guess that's what we got to do next session.
Yes.
Maybe.
I'm just kidding. This situation just sucks. Cause it got
Hear
like,
me out. We find out what the Baron like is into, what they like. We steal it from them and say tradesies.
honestly, that's
Who
such
knows?
a pirate thing to do.
You
That's
You guys
Yes.
can steal.
I will tell you, you
surprise.
have options. You do. I
You said
promise
there's
you.
a. When I was scouting earlier, did I see a big fancy ship out around back?
No. You saw a dock where a ship could land, but it was currently empty. And then you saw the
plan-
Acropolis island
plan-
off in the distance, about 1,000 feet out.
Guys, plan.
I bet the Baron, guys. I don't think the Baron's here. I'm gonna be so for real. I think the Baron's not here if a ship isn't here.
Guys, I have a plan. We
Okay.
steal the ship.
There's no ship.
There is no ship.
No,
to
when the
steal,
ship
what do
comes
you
back,
mean?
when the ship comes back, we can find out what the ship is.
Okay.
Alright.
My question
Let's-
is,
yeah,
what are you
we'll look
guys
into
doing right now as you are being forced away by these guys? They are actively forcing you away now.
I mean, yeah, we gotta go. We can't.
I'll cast message to the two of you.
Yeah, leaving.
We should find somewhere to stay, regroup, and get different.
Yeah, with that, kind of with trying your best to force your way into this fortress, unsuccessful. The group of you,
That wasn't forcing it.
The group
That
of
was
you,
asking.
the group of you step away, heading back towards town. And yeah, I think that's probably a good place to wrap things up as you guys head back to town, trying to figure out a plan to either breach this fortress or find the Baron or just find some way to try and get this back. But I think that's where we're going to wrap things up for the evening. So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everybody for coming to today's session. Yeah, let's do some outros. Who would like to go first?
Rowdy meowdy craggy.
Can we kick Jay from this
You
call?
know what?
real quick?
With that,
No.
I will be right back
Jay,
while you guys are doing
Jay doesn't
outros.
get to say goodbye, actually.
My name is Jay. You can find me on all of my socials at Sequo SEQO. You can, unless you're looking for me over on Blue Sky, then you can find me over at Voice of Jacob JACA. You can find me on this channel mostly, except on the last 2 Mondays of this month. You can find me and all of these lovely people on Logomancy, to where we are going to be doing our Candela Obscura little mini campaign, where we are raising money for charity for Roll for Wishes. Please come watch us. If you like seeing me crash out, you get to see it in character. You can find me on alternate. Also, come this Monday to this channel right here, where you're at right now, for the very last session of Stars and the Night. It has been a wonderful ride, and we can't wait to give a amazing finale. And then, yeah, every other Wednesday you can find me here. Soon, every Tuesday, you can find me here. Tales. And that's me.
Someone else go. I don't want to go yet.
Hi,
forgot everything.
I'm Hands. You can find me across all socials at HandsKate. Mostly on a regular basis. You can find me here on Tales Guild telling some wacky stories with these nerds. Otherwise, as it was mentioned, for the last 2 Mondays of this month, the 20th and 27th at 8:30 p.m. CST, you can find us over on Logomancy Media for our Candela Obscura game that I am running, The Circle of Memories and Masquerades. I am currently heavily traumatizing my players with beautiful little people marionettes. It's so much fun. It's so delightful. You should hop on in. Vibe with us. Watch me give them horrible scars and night terrors. Beyond that, just kind of keep an eye out. I post on my socials when I will be going live with mostly charity one-shots. The only other one offhand at this moment I know is on October 31st. Yes, Halloween. My circle will be going for one last final run. Watch us actively crash out and watch me actively try very hard to not just die outright, because, hey, we're looking rough. But beyond that, just funny, goofy little time. Popcorn Abigail.
Hello. Hi, I'm Abigail, also known as Abigail the Nerd on all socials. You can find me here a lot. You can find me playing Sybil Holloway, Ruined Child Sorcerer, and on alternating Sundays, playing Dawn, who is a human rogue thief, who is the sweetest bean you've ever met in your life. Can do no wrong, absolute sweetheart. And then on alternating Wednesdays until we switch on over, you can find me playing Lunara and New Rollis. And aside from that, God, I can't talk about the things. I can't
Grandma.
Yeah, I can talk about Grandma along with everyone else. I am in Candela Obscura for the final 2 Mondays of October. And I'm playing a grandma, and nobody knows her name, and they shouldn't. And Jay's my grandson. It's it's a good time. It's a terrifying game with a mix of terror, humanity, and humor. So please go check it out. It's for a good cause. And you can check out, if you missed it, you can check out the VOD. It's been posted on our YouTube. Roll for Wishes goes on all month. And so there are other games, and you can donate to the Tiltify to affect any of the games. So please go check it out. It's a really, really great project that happens every October. And aside from that, you can find me over on Somebody's Heroes, where I play Ida, a Chronicles wizard who has been split across temporal time. It's a whole thing. You should probably tune in to understand it, because I don't fully understand it myself. But that's all for me, and I'll popcorn it over to B.
Hey everybody, I'm B. I am GM for Tales of Agius. You can find me here for now, every other Wednesday GMing this, but soon to be every Tuesday, as we are going to be moving to every Tuesday starting in mid-November, which is very exciting. You can also find me soon, once again, playing on weekly Wednesdays in New Rollis, which will be returning very, very soon. I'm very excited. I play Ajax in that game, and I'm very excited. It's our 1920s campaign. It's very, very fun times. We're getting into the end game. Speaking of getting to the end game, every other Sunday. So this upcoming Sunday, you can find me jamming the final session of Stars in the Night, which is our Magical Girl Masks campaign. Yeah, we're wrapping it up. This is gonna be the final episode, and then on every other Sunday, this my brain, sorry. God, I get my days confused. It's Mondays. I'm stupid. Never mind. Yes, it will be on Monday, not Sunday. Sunday is a different campaign, which I'll get to in a minute. So on Monday, you can find me GMing Stars in the Night, final episode. And then on every other every other Monday this month, you can find me playing in the wonderful Candela Obscura game that we have going on Logomancy, GM by the wonderful hands. It's going to be a super, super fun time. It's traumatizing, y'all. Marionettes are scary. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be a great time.
They're so cute.
If one of them doesn't show up and try to say something and then immediately disappear, I'll be upset. Het. Anyway, that would be the best joke ever, and it'd be so good. But yes, you can find me playing that. And then last but certainly not least, every other Sunday, because I know my days, you can find me GMing Astral Guardians, which is set in the same universe as Tales of Agius, but is in space. Yeah, it's a silly, goofy, fun time if you enjoy space shenanigans inspired by things like Guardians of the Galaxy and Treasure Planet. So yeah. You can please also go check out Era 313, which is our sci-fi drama show. It is super, super fun. All 8 episodes of season 1 are out, so please go check that out in preparation for the beginning of season 2, which starts October 31st. And yeah, we're very excited about it. But I believe that is everything. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And we will see you all next time. Say goodbye, everyone.
By good, everyone.
Nope.